Again, my name is Lilli Lewis, and I brought my beautiful gentleman friends with me to sing a few lovely songs for you because tonight the theme is Love is Love. Love is love. I know y'all can clap more for that. Love is love. I've got Dr. Jimbo Walsh on the bass and Wade Hemel on the drums. We came up from Louisiana, and I'm going to start with a song as simple and sweet, and this is called My American Heart. My American heart, want your baby to be born healthy, want your son to make it home from the war, fully able to rejoin his people. My American heart, want your job to help you feed your family, hopes to let you build a home that houses generations of joy. My American heart knows you're more than just an able body. As if your able body ever falters, your wellness won't have much in the way. I hope your children and grandchildren become curious and kind. But above all, I wish them safety from without and within. My American heart wishes safety for my own family too. Don't want to have to keep them safe from you, but nevertheless, here we are. We're in a difficult conversation, one that just might go on for years. But in this difficult conversation, want you to know I can see you. No, I can hear you say no. I still pray for you with my American heart. We're in a difficult conversation, one that just might go on for years. But in this difficult conversation, want you to know I can hear you. No, I can see you say no. I still pray for you, yeah. It's my American heart. Amen. And our souls were never empty, but in us lay the rage of 10,000 birthdays weeping stillborn dreams of gentle people under the stars until they seemed much too far away. We were one, but we were alone. And if we were alone, were we really one? And in us lay the danger, never knowing, never knowing who we were, never knowing who we would, who we could be. Sometimes it seems like survival could kill us. Well, survival of the fittest anyways. Sometimes it seems like survival should will us to go back to the before. To go back to before the before, when we were warm and gentle people. Fears turn to woe. We lived in a world of plenty, and our souls were never empty, but in us lay the rage of 10,000 mothers weeping for our stillborn dreams. Amen. I thank you so much, y'all. You know, I've learned over the years, when I first started singing my songs, a lot of them were angsty and mean. A lot of them was like, you know, I knew I was a sweet little inside piece of sugar, But I didn't like the way people were treating me, and my way of pushing back against that was to scream at the top of my lungs. And I've noticed lately that we're all so stressed out that I've taken to singing lullabies instead. So I think that I think you might see a little bit of both sides of me tonight, but right now I would like to sing a lullaby for you. We need love, 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 love. We need love, 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 love. We need love, 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 love. On our short walk through this life, please be kind, 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 kind. Please be kind, 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 kind. Please be kind, 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 kind. On your short walk through this life, offer gentleness and grace, oh yeah. Offer gentleness and grace. Offer gentleness and grace on your short walk through this life. Anyone could be in pain, oh yeah. Anyone could be in pain. Anyone could be in pain on their short walk through this There's a fire we all carry, and it leaves us when we break. We must offer up our fire on our short walk through this life. It's not You'll see a dollar don't decide my worth, but I want peace for my body, peace of mind, a peace for my soul, peace for humankind. I don't wanna fight for justice. You see, I take it from an open hand. Well, I don't wanna fight for my power, no. Some people seem to take their stand, yeah, hey. But I want peace for the seals, peace for the blind, peace for the seekers, peace for humankind. But we're going everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball. Let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. Oh, yeah. Say, let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. See, I don't want to fight for water when abundance falls right from the sky. And I don't want to fight for shelter, no, when the ground is soft and the trees grow high. Yeah. And I don't want to fight for knowledge, ooh, when wisdom seeds have long been sown. Not afraid to walk this journey. You see, I come into this world all alone, but I want peace for my brother, peace for his mind, a peace for my sister, peace for humankind. But we're doing everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball, everything with a wrecking ball. Let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. Oh, yeah. Say, let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. Hey, hey, say, let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. Ooh, yeah, let's all go down, tear the walls down, tear them all down. Yeah, yes, indeed. You know, I got a lot of lines in that song that when I sing it, sometimes I feel like I'm confusing people. Like when I say, I don't want to fight for money. Nobody wants to fight for money, you know. And nobody wants to be defined by the money that they have. But I also say things like, I don't want to fight for justice. That doesn't mean I won't fight for justice, but it means I don't want to fight for justice because I don't experience it as justice unless it's offered with an open hand. You understand? So much of our orientation has become, you know, focused on the fight. What happens if we stop fighting and start breathing together? You know, that's what I'm curious about. And I don't know that we're there yet, but that is what I'm curious about. So, you know, sometimes the only way to get somebody to think about it is to make them snap to it, dance to it, clap to it, you know, shout to it, you know. So I'm going to be trying to do that this year. I'm going to be trying to waking up our little, you know, like, hey, y'all, let's not fight about it. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight about it. Just do it. Make it happen. Amen. Now, look, I'm gonna sing y'all a little sermon because I am my father's child. He was a preacher, and he did not finish his work, so he passed it on to me to keep trying. And this is a story he used to tell me all the time. But in order to set it up, I kind of want to offer you all an opportunity to participate. Like, we're going to sing a little melody. Because, you know, again, clap to it, snap to it, dance to it, but also sing to it, right? So we're going to keep it simple. And all you have to do is sing. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Can y'all try that? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Now, I might sing some harmony, but you can still go la, 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 There's a story Daddy told me when I was just a little girl about a storm cloud that was wrapped all the way around this wide world. He said, what would you do, child, to weather a storm like that? It's a question to you, child. Be ready, 'cause the day might come if we let it. When we don't look ahead, we regret it. Somebody got to tell all the people to forget it, that we've been here before, and do we really want more? 'Cause it will already be too late when the rain comes in. It will already be too late when the rain comes in. Hey, well, if it's true, what we gonna do in the reckoning? Whoa, 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 it will already be too late when the rain comes in. So all the people say la, 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 la. Can we do it together? La, 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 la. I love it when we sing together. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I can't hear you. La, 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 la. La 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 Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. These days, like I mentioned before, I've been singing softer and softer and softer and softer. Trying to find my internal hushed tones. There's a lot of noise going on. A little bit too noise for my little delicate sensitivities. But I sometimes have to remember that powerful things come in tender, small voices, right? Sometimes. And sometimes when I'm struggling with, a deep sense of vulnerability, I don't know if any of y'all can connect with that right now, but I've known a few people lately who was like, you know, I'm feeling extra vulnerable these days. You know, like that's all of a sudden a word that everybody knows. And I'm gonna offer this song up to speak to that part of you, because it's a song that heals that part of me. This is called Sleep Baby Slumber. And its solitude was sinking like a stone. Everybody likes to tell you it gets better, 'cause they all have tender spaces of their own. And they'd rather do anything but remember when they knew that space was eating them alive. So they sometimes have to empty out their corners, and somehow that leaves you no place left to hide. So you think maybe with your life you could buy back your illusions, and maybe in your time you could turn toward what's to come, and maybe in a dream you could stumble upon something that is more than what it seems, more than what it seems. Oh, sleep, baby, sweet, baby, sleep, baby, slumber. Heard a song that rocked me like a cradle, but its whispers made me shiver in my bones. They remind me of a place I'll never get to a time before I knew I had no home. And I never thought the day would finally find me, when I'd lay before my feet my soldier's shield, when I'd say before the bullets all around me, take my flesh, for I have nothing left to wield. So you think maybe with my life I could buy back my illusions, and maybe in my time I could turn toward what's to come, and maybe in a dream we could stumble upon something that is more than what it seems, more than what it seems. Oh, sleep, baby, sweet, baby, sleep, baby, slumber. The city of unseen prophets, just over the hill, there's an army of vagabond watchmen at the citadel. Hidden secret, they walk among us, hidden in plain view. Oh, if they happen to see something in us, they might reveal a thing or two. Told me I was trying to live these Well, he told me I was lost in a forest where all the trees were dying. And the yellow-eyed peaceful warrior they call Copper John. Well, made an offering of patient armor to help me carry on. In the city of unseen prophets, no one's ever alone. Hey, on the wind is a whispered wisdom that rattles in your bones, saying, if you're waiting for the sunrise, then you meet at the dawn. Oh, well, take a feel of the loving and pass it on. You know life is a suicide mission, just a question of why. Do it quick, do it slow, do it dirty, or don't even try. He's determined to figure out something, touch the point of the fall. Oh, well, so he asks all the mystic masters, why come back at all? He said you're gonna need a peaceful lady while you wait out the end. Oh, you got too much poison in your body, but she can build you again. You're a sea creature in still waters with the power in your blood. Make the angels sing about heaven here on earth as above. But let me tell you something, honey, we all need to know. You can sing all you want for a brighter tomorrow, but now is all you got. So if you're waiting for the sunrise and you meet at the dawn, take your feel of the loving and pass it on. If you're waiting for the sunrise and you meet at the dawn, well, take a feel of the loving and pass it on. Amen. Oh man, I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. I'm hoping you'll indulge me for a moment. I would like to sing a song about myself. We're singing a few songs from my new record. It's called Americana, and I called it that because of the stories that are on it as much as because of the music that it's on it. And I tell stories about queer folk and trans folk and homeless folk and immigrant folk and refugee folk, all kinds of folk. You know, it takes all kinds of folk to make up this tapestry that we call the US of A. And this is a song about my folk. I wrote this song about my father, a little bit about his story, my grandfather, his father, his mother, and my mother. And, you know, they were rural people. They were way out in Burke County, Georgia, which is the 7th poorest county in the country. And they were sharecroppers who raised cotton, of course, and sugarcane. And my father was one who failed the 5th grade because he had to work the cotton field so much. And he ended up getting 2 advanced degrees from Princeton. So he had you know, quite an arc in his life. And And I feel like I'm walking in his footsteps a lot of the time. So this is a song called Wednesday's Child, because I was born on a Wednesday, and all I knew about Wednesday's children when I was born was from that little poem that said something about Wednesday's children being full of woe. But even if we are full of woe, we can also be full of redemption. And this is a song that I wrote as a path to my own redemption. Yeah, we're gonna try to sing this one. Wednesday's child, born on Ruination Day, to a preacher man who's better than he took to the grave when he left his garden. He caught a cold in his blood. Grief comes in so many colors. So does love. Well, it is what it is. Said it is what it is. Granddaddy shot himself straight in the head. Oh, but the bullet didn't get him, bullet didn't get him, bullet didn't kill him, no. Said the bigotry killed him dead. Oh, yeah. And I say, is this my story? Oh, is this my problem with rage? Oh, am I making too much of it? Or am I turning the page? Oh, said it is what it is. No, it is what it is. Said it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Oh no, no. Oh, see now, Grandma lives alone now in the middle of a cotton field, where deep in the darkness every star in heaven's revealed. She tell me light and lonely, walk a narrow line. That's why even the sun don't hold its head up all the time. Mama gave me a book about a small feathered seed whose destiny it was to ride that spirit breeze, and the wind was to decide where it rested and took root. Am I the fallen seed? Am I the spirit fruit? said it is what it is. You know it is what it is. Said it is what it is. And it won't be what it can. No, 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 it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. Said it ain't what it ain't. No, 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 no,
Thank you so much. Look, this is actually, this might be my first time playing in DC. This is a very special night for me. I've been off the road for about 8 years because I've been taking care of other musicians in New Orleans by running a record label and putting all my energy and spirit into them. And we finally decided it was my turn to take a spin around it. So this is my first time out here, and we're having a good time so far. Thank you so much. The next time I'm going to be in D.C. is actually not too far from now. I'm going to be back on March 30th, playing at, what is it called? It's called Eaton, I think it's called the Eaton Project. I'm not sure, but you can find the date on my website, lillilewis.com, or if you have trouble remembering how to spell my name the way my mama spelled it, which was odd, you can look me up at folkrockdiva.com. You throw a rock at Folk Rock Diva, you will find me. So, but yeah, I'll be back in a very short time, and I would really love to see some faces there again. We're gonna close out with a couple more songs to leave you with a little bit of light. One is to remind you that any of the blessings or curses you feel like you're experiencing now, at any given point, you could trade places with somebody else, for better or for worse. And I offer that up to remind us to be gentle with one another, okay? The space between us is not as great as it might feel sometimes, so. And the last offering is just to remind us all to keep trying to shine our light. This song is called Every Day. Every lifetime tells another possibility, and every wrinkle in time shows a future memory, and every lifeline holds a new reality, and every star shines on another version of me. Oh,
Would I be a pothead? Would I be better off dead? Would I use a gun or a knife? Will I be a hothead? Would you hear a word I said? Would I be a man to raise a hand to my wife? Will I be blind? Will I be kind? Will I find I can move the mountains with my mind? Will I know myself a child of God and love? Will that be enough? See, every heartbeat, just another possibility. Every sunrise saves me from obscurity. Every day, oh, every day, said every day, oh, every day, every day in my house is like 1,000 songs, oh. And every heartbeat is a chance to find where I belong, oh. See, every place I wait in the valley of futility, every song become my own private litany. Would I have a nice ride? Would I make a beautiful bride? Will I earn more than minimum wage? Will I let myself decide when it's time to eat my pride? Will I be reincarnated a sage? Will I be ordinary, or would that be too scary? Will I let the church choose who I wed? Will I bleed? Will I burn? Will I notice my turn? Will I take it every day? Oh, every day, said every day, oh, every day, said every day, oh, every day, oh, every day, oh, every day.
Amen. Amen. Don't forget it, y'all. Every day, remind yourselves Remind yourselves, we're all in this together. If we don't figure it out, guess what? We go down together. That's the truth, Ruth. I'm not even sorry to tell it to you. I want y'all to help me give another round of applause for my friends up here. This is Wade Hemel on them drums. This is Dr. Jimbo Walsh on the bass. I do have music here if anyone wants to take me home with you. It's only like, $15, and if you buy the music, I promise you, you will have that music much longer than I will have that $15. So, something to consider there. Sending you out on one more prayer. And this is another one that you can sing with us if you like. When we sing, "Oh, Let Your Light Shine Bright," we'll be saying, "Oh, let your light shine bright. Just let your light shine bright. Oh, let your light shine bright." And that's all you would have to do if you wanted to join along with us. If you wanted to let your light shine bright, you just go. Oh, let your light shine bright. Just let your light shine bright. Oh, let your light shine bright. People tell you what they want, and people say to you what you need. And the way they say to you what you want, what they need is supposed to somehow say who you ought to be. If I told you what I want, would you run away from me? And would I let that change what I see? If you ran away from me? Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. Just let your light shine bright for a moment with me. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. If you just let your light shine bright. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. Just let your light shine bright for a moment with me. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. If you just let your light shine bright. I will tell you what I want. And I will let you say what you need to the best of your ability. Would you tell me what you need? Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. Just let your light shine bright for a moment with me. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. You just let your light shine bright. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. Just let your light shine bright for a moment with me. Oh, let your light shine bright for a moment. You just let your light shine bright. Thank you all so much. Again, my name is Lilli Lewis, up here from New Orleans. Does anybody really say that? Again, Wade Hemel on the drums, Jimbo Walsh on the bass. And I will see you back in March on March 30th. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us at the Millennium stage. Please visit the artist merchandise table at the back of the house. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the Kennedy Center.